about our experience here so far. People are super friendly.
Yeah.
They don't look like it, to be honest with you. They look like they may kill you if you talk to them. But the second that you say hello, they are the friendliest people. They want to help you out.
Everybody calls you darling.
I got called lovely.
Lovely.
I complimented a gentleman. Well, I thanked him, actually, and he said, "Oh, thank you, lovely." That's horrible Irish accent. Don't laugh at me. And it's so beautiful out here. It's such a pretty day. Yesterday was pretty too. Yeah, people are just so welcoming. I looked really exhausted yesterday, and one of the gentlemen that checked us in at the hostel was like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
I was like, "What? Me?" And he's like, "Yeah." And
he's from Romania.
No, not that guy.
Oh, what's the different one?
The other guy that checked us in.
Oh, yeah, he's nice.
He's from here. He's been working at the hostel for about four years.
He's Irish, and then there's a Romanian guy that works there. There's a girl from France. There's a lot of French people here. I was really surprised by how many French people and how many French accents, that I hear around. But it's really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. There's a lot of people here.
It's a lot of eclectic groups here.
Yeah, eclectic. There's eclectic buildings. It's really pretty. I mean, I don't know. The people are nice. The place is nice. There's not trash everywhere. There's people that actually walk around and pick up trash in wheelbarrows, which is nice.
Yeah. Something else I noticed is the difference of people wear vests here, like safety vests everywhere. Like everybody who works in the city, like a bunch of the kids that are walking around, everybody wears safety vests. And I feel like over in the U.S., anybody who wears one of those, everybody would be like, "You're lame." Like that's the attitude towards it, is towards safety and being extra cautious, is that it's completely lame, and over here it's totally normal. Like it's encouraged. So that was interesting.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to break out of my shell a little bit, because I'm totally friendly. I love people, love to talk to people, but I'm the opposite, where I like people to interact with me, and then I'll come alive. Whereas here, I feel like it's a little bit opposite, where I have to come alive for the other people to come alive, which is going to break out of my shell a little bit. And so I have to, that's something that I'm kind of thinking about and processing right now, is just really being able to talk to people and open up and say something, and just learn how everything's a little bit different here, especially being American. I mean, I'm always apologizing for being American, which is kind of sad, but I'm just we were getting coffee this morning, and you can just sense that people know what they're doing, and they're kind of in a rush, and they're trying to get to work.
It's where they live. It's where they're comfortable with, but we're definitely tourists.
Yeah, but the second that I'm like, "Oh my gosh, just, excuse us," kind of as a joke, like, the woman was totally nice, and we started talking, and we had a little conversation about some stuff that we should do, which is really cool, and she gave us some suggestions. And so the second that you open up and talk to people, like, they're very open and willing to tell you stuff around they know what they're talking about, that this is their city. So that's really cool.
And it's really cool because, I mean, what's the worst they could do? Is they could say, "Get out of here, like, I don't want to talk to you," But there's so many people where if you're willing to take that step and have a conversation with them, like, the information and the people that you get to know is so much more worth one person, like the odds of one person saying, like, "No, I don't want to talk to you," because they're in a hurry or something, or they're not friendly people. But I mean, it's so much more worth it to just take that step. And I think that's what it's only our second day, but that's what I really want to get to being able to do, is step out and be like, "Hey, I want to sit down and have a conversation with you and get to know these, just to know people more." You know, I think we need to do that. So
we met this guy. We don't actually know his name, but we call him Romy because he's from Romania. He's a very, very outgoing, outspoken man.
Very much so.
Which is pretty awesome. I like that. But when you go to the hostel, like, something that I liked and noticed was that everybody that works at the hostel probably knows this, but they're very outspoken. They want to get you talking. They encourage you to talk to other people, and not to them. But it's just so cool. It makes you want to come out of your shell. Romy will forever be a part of my life. Not physically or emotionally, but mentally, he will be there.
He's hilarious. He came and sat down and talked to us, and we had a hilarious conversation over the last slice of pizza that he wanted to give us.
That he would refuse us not to eat.
Yeah. No.
He was.
He apparently specifically saved it for us,
which isn't true. He did not save it for us.
He did not. He's hilarious. He's a total character. And
he looks Hungarian though.
He's got a very square face. We'll try to get a picture of him, actually.
Yeah, we'll definitely post a picture.
I got the video. Didn't I? No, that was on.
Well, we'll get a picture.
We'll get a picture of him. Don't worry. But actually, here, I'll show you a picture now. Edited it in. Ha. Haha. I just totally edited in. This is a picture of Romy right here.
He just happened to show up at the castle with us. Hey,
he did. What?
We're weird.
Yes, we are. But anyways, we got to pray over this place.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was. I think it's the Environment and Community Government building. And
yeah, so little background of not the building itself, but just really praying over it. So Brooke and I last night, which is crazy, around 8 o'clock, we thought it was like 3 o'clock, but it was really 8 o'clock at night. We went and sat out on this little courtyard and prayed a little bit and worshiped and just, spent some time with God. We were really tired, so we just needed a little bit of refuel. And,
it was really refreshing, actually.
Yeah, it was. And I got a picture of this, I don't really know how to describe it, like a little tower peak thing. And then on our way, I don't remember where we were walking, we went somewhere, and I saw the building that we're referring to now, and I was like, Brooke, that's it, that's what we have to pray over. I saw this picture during worship, so I want to walk around it and just pray over it. So that's what Brooke is talking about, and we walked around that.
It's really nice. Yeah, and I don't think during worship last night, I don't think you noticed, but there was this building in front of us, and there was a window open. And when we started singing, there was this guy who came and sat next to the window, and he had the window open. He was just sitting there listening, and then he invited another person over, and they were both sitting and listening to us the entire time. Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. Hello.
I kept looking up, and they were sitting there, and every time I looked up, they turned away. But it was really cool. So I'm like,
that's really cool.
Hey, if it can bless somebody,
I did not.
People are listening. It was really cool. It was like a business building. I think they were just working in there.
Yeah, I saw the building, but I didn't see the people.
Yeah, it was really cool.
That's interesting.
So that was really neat. So hopefully that'll bless some people. But it was very refreshing to just sit with God a little bit, and we need to get to that more. And we have a Bible verse that we're going after. It's for Corinthians
2, and then it's just 1 Corinthians 2 right now. We haven't really depicted it yet.
We're going to go through it and kind of talk about what we can get from it later.
Yeah, but it's really cool. It's about wisdom. Yeah. And there's some parts that Brooke can identify with. There's some parts that I've been able to identify with about this trip. And so, which is really cool. It's really cool. But right now, where I was looking at was 1 Corinthians 2, 6 is kind of where it starts. But we're going to read 1 Corinthians 2, to be honest with you. But yeah.
We'll talk about it.
Another thing that I've learned is that they literally hand these out 500 times. I literally
have so many. We have collected
like 6
so many
maps in my backpack right now, because every time we ask a question, someone just gives us a new map. They don't allow us to pull out the other one.
No, of course not.
They just give us a new map. So we have to convert to one map and circle everything that everybody has told us to go to.
So it'll be good. And we'll keep you updated. Love you guys.
Love you guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye.